There's news that the Dolphins are cutting Odell Beckham Jr., and he might fall into this same category of a Devondre Campbell, a Deontay Johnson, a guy who maybe just wants out and a chance to finish the season somewhere else. He potentially would have been the Super Bowl MVP for the Rams before his ACL that was already torn, the knee went 3 years ago. I just wonder if he clears waivers, and maybe somebody will claim him on waivers. I don't know. He has 9 catches in 9 games this year. I don't know what he's got left. But whether it's the Rams or somebody else, you know, Rodney, that's going to be the conversation. Does he have enough left in the tank that one of these receiver-needy teams, not that the Rams currently need one, their guys are healthy, but they know him, the Chiefs, the Steelers, those are the first two that come to mind. Is there a team out there that's going to say, Odell Beckham Jr., former Ram, former Brown, former Giant, former Raven, now soon-to-be former Dolphin, maybe he's a guy who can give us a little kick down the stretch?
Yeah, the only thing is I watch him play and I don't see anything special. I mean, this is a guy that's been in the league. He's been a star a long time. He's made millions and millions of dollars. I don't see a guy that's hungry, a guy that just wants to go out there and just do any and everything he can. I know he's gone through some injuries and he's worked himself back to being healthy. But I mean, come on, Mike. I mean, this is an older guy. I don't know what he really brings. Yeah, he's got some experience, but I just didn't see that energy. I just didn't see it.
It's amazing to think that the Ravens paid him $15 million guaranteed for 1 year in 2023. The Dolphins got him this year for 1 year, $3 million. And again, 9 catches in 9 games. I don't know what's left, but I admire the fact that he keeps coming back because it's clear he's not the guy he used to be. The question is for some of these teams like the Steelers, who have the hamstring injury with George Pickens, and it's just this revolving door of Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin III, Mike Williams, Scotty Miller, Ben Skoranek. Is there a spot in Pittsburgh for Odell Beckham Jr.? That just popped up. And, again, it doesn't really fit with what we're talking about, but it does because he played for the Rams, and he played well with the Rams.
Let me say this. When I see Odell, I don't see him getting separation from DBs. I don't see DBs intimidated by him. I mean, he is a name. He is an entity, Odell Beckham, but he's not the player that he used to be. And it's just when you watch him play, you can tell he doesn't have the explosion in his legs. He doesn't have it. And maybe if he goes to a Kansas City or a team that you mentioned, he doesn't have to be the number 1 guy. He doesn't have to be the number 2 guy. Maybe he can be that number 3 guy. But why would you bring a guy in like this and make him the number 3 guy when you can go and get a younger player? So if the Dolphins are releasing Odell Beckham, there's a reason why they're doing it.
Well, I just look at it this way. If you're a contending team that has a need at the position, you at least have to look at the film, make a decision, because maybe, just maybe, and he's a great locker room guy. Teammates love him. They loved him with the Rams. They loved him with the Ravens. Yeah. And he's a great presence, and he's got that experience. If you're talking about a team that doesn't have a whole lot of Super Bowl experience, championship experience, playoff experience, he's a guy that can maybe make a difference. I'm intrigued by this because my guess is he wanted out of Miami to have a chance to go somewhere where maybe he could make a playoff run and chase a second Super Bowl ring like the Rams are now doing. Actually, it's a third for them. They got one in St. Louis and one in L.A. All right. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.